Here we are. We literally have a duvet blanket on the bed, and I've got a heat blanket underneath that on the couch, and I'm sat here wearing a scarf indoors. My nose is still cold.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
You're
It's ridiculous out there. So yes, in reference to our previous stream when we were roasting.
Yes, I mean,
in this
I
very
would
room.
take this over that.
Yes, true, because at least we can heat ourselves.
Yes.
And there is such a thing as heating in this country, although
Yes.
maybe not quite enough.
Though it is going to snow tomorrow.
It's going to snow?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It did
And I have
snow
to
a
go to
little
London
this
as well. Oh, great.
It snowed a little this morning. It's going to snow.
That's definitely not going to mess up the trains, all right?
Plan that in because I think it's going to start snowing right about when you need to leave tomorrow. You know, the 1 p.m., 2 p.m. time.
Oh, great. Well,
Yeah.
okay, I'll think about that tomorrow. I'll worry about that then. So, we're going to play a bit more Everspace, or at least I am. We're just going to hang out, and hopefully you guys haven't gone to bed yet. If anybody's still out there.
Yeah. If they've gone to bed, they can watch tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, God. What happened to that?
I don't know.
In which case, next time you could perhaps convince him not to shoot at us.
If only I knew what
Not
my
to
original
shoot at
did
us.
to
I like
make
the way he
him so
says
angry.
shoot.
Food.
What did he mean by betrayal?
It appears that you must navigate Adam Rosalind's past in order to find the answers.
I just
Ooh,
need to put
nanobots,
the
yes
pieces
please.
together.
That's a pretty good thing to find right off the bat.
That's a good start.
It's just going to be a little short one because it's quite late.
Yes.
We're just going to do a little
Just mess it a little bit.
shooty stream. It's a nice way to relax at the end of the day. Shoot up some rocks. As I say, I kind of have positive associations with this game because this is how I sort of kept myself sane during lockdown.
In China.
It is too damn cold. I agree with you, Stephen. Welcome back.
Well, he's quoting us, so
He is.
clearly we agree with our own quotes.
I mean, we're not wrong.
We're not. We're really not.
Ooh, it's a mining operation over there. That's kind of cool. That reminds me of that. There's an episode of TNG with a particle fountain, I think they call it.
Oh, that sounds
I
great.
can't remember what episode it is, but it's a.
Short stream tonight,
Oh,
Steven.
yes, little. Oh no, your heating's busted.
Oh,
Oh
God.
balls, and you live in Glasgow as well.
Okay, go on Amazon and get yourself what we have, an electric heating blanket.
Yeah,
It is a
Seriously.
lifesaver in desperate times such as these. They're like 10 quid and worth every single penny.
yeah, definitely.
Makes you feel a little bit like an old man, but that's okay.
I will take being an old man at this point. It is too cold.
I choose to feel like a cat, you know, we're just curling
Yeah.
up in our warm blanket.
She's done lovely.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
Oh,
Well,
oh
not good
dear.
about your heating, but I'm glad you at least have
Yeah.
some source of warmth.
Stay warm up there. Bundle yourself up. Oh, the worst thing is having to go to the toilet.
Oh, God, and then, you
So
know...
what I'm not going to heat my bathroom, am I? That makes no sense.
No, you know, when we were in...
I don't have fancy heated floors or anything
Well,
like
when we
that.
were in Japan, you know how they heat the toilet seats?
Oh.
And I always found it mildly unnerving to feel that someone was dishonest.
Right.
But now that it's winter and our toilet seat is
It makes so much more
rigid,
sense.
I understand it now.
That said, I mean, I don't think in Tokyo it gets that cold, does it? I mean, I know it
No.
snows there sometimes, but I would imagine
Very
the buildings
rarely,
are all
from what I've
quite...
heard.
I would imagine the buildings are quite well insulated and stuff.
Yeah.
John, welcome! So we're talking cold. We are indeed talking
That
cold.
would indeed be the theme for tonight. Like we were just
It
saying,
is.
Stephen, short stream tonight, but
Yeah, we're just going to hang out a tiny bit and...
On this freighter?
a good way to
Hang
wind
out.
down for 20, 25 minutes or so at the end of the day.
I'll wait for my energy to recharge. I tend to zip around the map and use up all my energy on boosts. And I don't have any energy to fire weapons.
Yep. The most hilarious thing is I live in...
You're going to need your phone.
Oh, yeah, yep, I got it.
Sorry
I'm on
about that.
it. No, it's okay. I know this.
You know the deal.
I know the deal.
Oh, I think we found a freighter.
That's
Is
so
there a
weird
freighter?
getting a notification for our own stream. The most hilarious thing is I live in an old flat. We had
Yep.
high winds last night. So the plumbing is making noise now because the flat's moving. Oh, lovely.
Ah! Oh, no thank you.
Fun.
I don't envy you there, Stephen.
I mean, at least when we were in China, they didn't have any of the storms that caused the entire building to sway.
Yeah, no,
I
that didn't
remember
happen.
One of our coworkers had, because we live in the 29th
But
floor.
yeah, I'm
so
not sure how I would handle
we
that.
were
To be honest.
prepared for that because we saw one of our coworkers had a video from the year before in the same building where it looked like his light fixture was swaying, but it was actually the room swaying around the light fixture, which they're supposed to do that.
Right.
That's what keeps them from actually,
Those
falling to the ground.
those buildings are very well engineered.
They're very well built. It's just a little bit unnerving to our animal brains.
Where's this?
Oh yeah,
I was going to say, what's it like on a boat?
I was gonna say. I mean, I'd imagine since it's a small space, at least it would be easier to heat. Never mind.
Also, John, yes, my room's sway, but I'm on the water.
Yeah, see, that's less
Yeah,
unnerving
that makes sense.
to me when I'm on the water and not 29 stories in the air.
Yeah.
I'm having inverse flashbacks kind of to watching Towering Inferno last night.
Oh God, yeah. No, okay, so we put on the classic '70s disaster film, The Towering Inferno, which Annalise had not seen,
I had not. It was great.
and I hadn't watched for
Yonks.
probably 15 years.
I very much enjoyed it.
Good stuff. Although I now have a massive fear of fires now.
It's fine. We only live. Oh God. I want to say how many floors we live up, but I don't know how to translate that to British, because we
Okay.
live on the British. No.
You walk in the front door.
I know we're on the ground for a second. We technically live on the British second floor, but does that mean we live 2 floors up? Because that seems deceiving.
We live 3 and 4 floors up.
Yes, exactly. So we live on the second floor, but we live 3 floors up. How does that make sense?
I don't know.
This is going to be my new argument for the flooring system. Because if I had to jump out the window in the event of a fire, it is very important that I am going 3 floors instead of 2.
That's the real talk. That's what you really need to know.
There's
How
my
many
argument.
stories do I have to fall? Oof. Gene Hackman plays a priest in the Towering Inferno.
Oh, remember
I don't remember there being a priest in that movie. Fred Astaire's in it. Oh, hello. Who's this?
I don't know.
Don't come any closer.
Oh, it's Alec.
Oh yeah, this is our
Who are you?
Neelix not Neelix friend.
Mighty outlaw on a very dangerous scavenging mission.
Cameron famously said, "I can't imagine OJ being a killer."
Why didn't you attack
When
me?
OJ auditioned for the Terminator. Oh no!
Oh no.
Ooh.
It made
Oh
me
boy.
uncomfortable seeing him hold the kitty.
Yeah.
Shoot and when to talk.
I see. Very wise of you.
Oh, that might be the Poseidon Adventure, which is by the same Irwin Allen. It's by the same.
I see.
It's actually by the same director. Poseidon Adventure and Towering Inferno are both disaster films by the same director.
Got it.
That was kind of his shtick. He was kind of the Roland Emmerich of his day, I guess.
Oh, add it to the list.
It would make the area safer for all of us, I suppose.
It's good though. It had some good sort of hateable characters. It was good fun.
Oh yeah. That was very good.
Yeah. And it had the classic kind of Titanic style. This building could never catch fire. Everything's fine.
Yeah, I liked how you described it. It's like the Titanic, but upright.
It's Titanic but upright, no iceberg, but there's a fire.
Yeah.
Here, I will mark the station.
I fly too often to watch films like that, Stephen. I refuse.
Oh, Airplane. Oh no, Airplane's a comedy.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, Airplane's classic.
Well, we were talking about disaster films,
Right.
to be fair.
No, Airplane's great. That's the famous one with the woman who gets hysterical. So somebody starts smacking her around and going, "Calm down, calm yourself." And then
Smack.
somebody else behind her goes, "No, you take over." And then somebody else starts playing. There's a whole line of people. It's such a silly little visual gag. It's great.
Oh, I love it.
That and the pilot trying to land, and there's like literally pipes of water flowing over his face for perspiration.
Fantastic.
It's really good. It's all full of little funny visual gags like that. It's good stuff.
Love it.
That's the one that has the poster with the plane that's tied itself in a knot.
Yes, I was going to ask if that was the
That's
one.
the one.
Okay,
That's it.
alright. I've seen that in the videos for a
So
long time,
funny.
doesn't count. Yes, I said the videos.
And the black back too.
I
Shut up.
miss Blockbusters.
Sorry, for the record, I was saying shut up to the drone there with a missile, not you. Though I do occasionally tell you shut up.
You don't tell me to shut up. You say shut.
I do. I say shut.
Shut. I also say shut to you.
Shut up. You mostly say shut up like that. That's when I've said something that you know I'm right about.
Shut up.
That like that. Case in point.
Times
Probably-
Square still is a hellhole. Less of a
diff-
hellhole,
yeah.
different kind of a hellhole, but still a hellhole. And I'm from at least the state of New York, so I'm allowed to say that. What? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
There's a comment there I want to see the ad too.
Yes. I'm slacking on my
Ooh,
job.
we got some random bits and pieces.
Let's see. I mean, it was probably horrifying to New Yorkers back then. It was back when the Bronx was burning and landlords hired out gangbangers to burn their buildings down for insurance money. Oh, the 70s. Yeah.
New York in the 70s is kind of a, that's a historical period because, famously they quote unquote cleaned up New York. Because my mum studied in New
It's
York in the 1970s.
certainly not what it was in the 70s.
It is not. That is true.
By a margin.
My mum remembers it. She said she almost never went into New York. She studied at a college nearby.
I mean, by the time
She remembers... Sorry, what?
By the time I was a kid, my dad and I would go in loads.
She remembers from her dorm room, she could see the Twin Towers being built.
Wow.
From her room. They were still going up then because they opened in like the late 70s, I want to say.
See, that makes perfect sense, but for some reason, I just always imagined they were a little longer.
Ooh.
But anyways. We're gonna be...
My knowledge of 70s New York is from movies and The Deuce.
eh.
Nice. My knowledge of 70s New York is mostly from Live and Let Die, which it has quite long scenes set in Harlem, and also Hercules in New York, which we watched with the guys, with the Duncan and the Richard. You have struck Hercules.
To be fair, Stephen, parts of New York still are a toilet. There are loads of parts of New York I really do love. But there are definitely places, again, I refer to Times Square. Absolutely a toilet. It physically,
It literally is a toilet for quite a lot of people.
it also shocks me how many people I talk to in the UK that say, I went to New York City and hated it. And I said, oh, I'm sorry, where'd you go? And they said, yeah, Times Square. I'm like,
You didn't go to Fifth
I'm like,
Avenue
you
and
didn't go anywhere else? Like, I don't know, Central Park even? I mean, there are plenty of other touristy spots that you could have gone to.
Yeah.
Central Park,
Grand Central Terminal.
Go around Soho and get a cupcake, that kind of thing.
Right.
Times Square, just Times. Okay, you just went to Times Square. Well, no
That's
wonder
the
you
famous
hated it. It physically hurts me when people say they went to New York and only went to Times Square.
well, that's on you. You went to the wrong place.
Yeah, and you only went to one place. How do you go to Times? I don't understand how you could spend an entire day in Times Square. Did you spend 6 hours in Bubblegum Shrimp?
Or maybe they went to a show. Maybe they went to like Mamma Mia, and
I mean, that's fine. I have been to a few
Went to-
shows that I enjoyed, but
Ruth's Chris Steakhouse.
I mean, I used to when I do feel bad though, because when I was a little kid, like quite young, all right, we'll say up to the age of probably 7. I used to love the M&M store in Times Square. So
Oh,
anytime we would
yeah, I
go
went
into
there.
New York City, I would make my dad take me to the M&M store, which meant I would make my dad go to Times Square.
And he didn't like that.
Oh, of course not. And I do feel a great deal of sympathy that I used to do that. But in my defense, I was 7, and it was a 3-story building filled with nothing but chocolate. I'm on it.
Dark Shadows, the Gothic soap opera, was filmed in New York. Oh.
Let's see. I studied New York's economic history due to my fascination with New York filmmaking in the 60s and 70s, which then got me onto a mayor called Abe Bean and the 44th caliber killer and everything. Yeah.
I don't know anything about that. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Eminem or the rapper.
That would be amazing if there was a store, a branded store for Eminem.
No, the chocolate.
Obviously the chocolate.
Yeah, and I was into it when I was 7.
Right, she was super hardcore into, you had an 8 Mile hoodie and everything. That would be great.
Yeah. But please,
Ooh.
please, for the love of God, when you go to New York,
Don't. Yeah.
if you,
Go somewhere
I
else.
highly advocate completely skipping Times Square, but if you just can't get away with it, please don't spend more than half an hour there.
I
Please.
kind of liked Times Square when I first went. It was so mad and so kind of over the top.
I think it's something you have to see
Yeah.
for half an hour.
Right.
There is no reason to ever spend more than half an hour at Times Square.
We went to the John's Pizzeria. What's your opinion of the John's Pizzeria?
My opinion of virtually all food in Times Square. To be fair, I don't know about the John's Pizzeria.
It's great.
Maybe there's an exception, but my opinion of most food in Times Square is quite low.
I know, but the John's Pizzeria was amazing.
I'll put it to you this way. I'm sure the pizza was amazing.
And Annalise
can-
has her opinions about food. I don't know if you've
I don't
noticed
need-
this.
Okay, if you're from
guys.
New York, you're obligated to have strong opinions about food. It comes with the territory.
Yeah,
You know what you married.
yeah, I do.
I'll put it to you this way. I'm not saying the pizza there wasn't good because I haven't had it. It could have been great. But I guarantee you could have gotten a slice that was just as good
Oh,
3 or 4
sure,
blocks up
absolutely.
for a couple of bucks.
But that was, that was part of the thing. My granddad wanted to take us, and also the interior was all decorated very kind of Art Deco, and it had a lovely mural of the city.
That sounds lovely.
It was really fun, and it was a special thing with me and my granddad. The Rapper with a W. No, it's the Rapper. It's a Rapper store. You just go there and you get like, you know,
I'll put it this way.
aluminum foil,
Yeah. Plastic wrap?
plastic wrap,
Film.
saran wrap.
Yeah. I'll put it this way. If you've never been to New York City before, go to Times Square, have a fun memory, go to a restaurant if you like. But please, for the love of God, don't let that be the only place you go
No.
on that trip.
Don't spend your whole day there. Go somewhere else.
Yes, go somewhere else.
No, my top locations in New York City, which I always go back to whenever I'm there. Before we started dating, whenever I was in New York, I would always go to Grand Central Terminal, get a drink in Grand Central Terminal at one of the bars right there. I would also go to, this is a wrecked freighter, by the way, and you can steal shit from it. You can raid it. I would also go to the Morgan Library, which was owned by J.P. Morgan Chase, which is a gorgeous building. You'd love it if you've never been.
No, I've been.
Yeah. Ooh, we can paint our ship green now. We've got decal color. Go on.
Yes, Stephen, I do like cheese. In fact, I venture to say I love cheese.
I like cheese.
Really, someone from New York with strong opinions about pizza. Shocking. Wow.
Where else did I go? Oh yeah. What's the park that's right next to the Flatiron building? That I really like that area.
Oh, that's a lovely area, right by Italy.
Yeah.
Where
The right there. Yes, exactly.
yeah, actually, my best friend works there. It's a really nice
Right,
part of town. Definitely worth.
We'll go there.
Definitely worth going. Just go to Italy. Go to Italy. Get food there. Oh my God, is it good? I mean, again, there are Italy. What? There are Italys elsewhere in the world, so it's not a New York City exclusive thing. There.
I shot Annalise a little bit of a look there.
You always do.
It's when you're waxing lyrical about food. It's very
Food is
enjoyable.
one of my passions.
I know. It's one of mine too.
You have trains in Star Trek. I have
I
Star
do.
Trek and food.
I like food very much too. I like to live.
Yes, no, yeah, but see, as I've said before, some people eat to live. I live to eat.
I think I live to eat. I eat a lot.
You do. You also do like eating.
I like eating.
You do also like eating.
It's
but
one of
for
my
me,
face's favorite things to do.
Food for me is a hobby. I consider food a hobby.
Yeah, sure. Well, I certainly am the benefit because you're always cooking lovely things.
Well, yes.
You're drawing fire.
It's not just
Oh, shit.
cooking as a hobby. Food in general is a hobby. Seeking out good food, having opinions on food, watching videos about food.
I know.
Food.
I've noticed.
I know, I'm playing with the people that don't see me watching videos about food on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, stop looking so smart. We look so smart. I like how
I like what Steven just said.
my partner agrees with you, by the way, Annalise. You're the sane one, apparently. Yay!
I never claimed to be sane. I just want to put that out there. I never once claimed that I was the sane one. I'm
I
just
thought you
saying
said
that.
I'm the same one.
He's saying you're the sane one, but I'm
Yay.
saying I never claimed I was.
True. I'm also, to be fair, I'm not claiming to be sane. But when it comes to food, I am right.
Oh balls! I actually wanted that. Oops.
I distract you.
No, but seriously, I mean, the food in New York is amazing. You've taken me some fantastic places. What's what's a recommendation of a single restaurant you think people should go to that's
Single
not
restaurant.
that's not known? You know, you wouldn't find in a recommendation.
Okay, so I'm not sure I can say this is completely not known because it's definitely a well-respected, well-loved restaurant by everyone. But if you have a little bit, if you're willing to spend a bit on your
meal.
I can buy a meal and dinner. If you're willing to spend a bit on your dinner,
On your minna.
Balthazar in Soho.
Yes.
150%.
Love that one.
The food is phenomenal. The restaurant is phenomenal. The service is phenomenal.
And it's a really pretty bar as well.
It's just
it's very nice.
gorgeous.
It looks like a bar that should be from a John Wick movie or something.
Yeah, but without being a theme restaurant.
It's not. Yeah.
Cannot recommend that highly enough.
It's all kind of Art Nouveau style and not Art Nouveau, Beaux-Arts style.
Or if you just wanna, if you want a lunch, Columbus Circle, Bouchon's Bakery, their quiches taste like eating buttery air. It's just the best thing ever, and it's laughably served with a little salad. I say laughably because there's probably like a pound of lard in there, but.
You know, we haven't actually been there for food. We went there for drinks.
Balthazar, yes.
Yeah, we didn't actually go for food yet.
Yes, well, as I've said.
So at some point, we should.
It's a little. You have to. It's a bit. It's not ridiculously pricey, but it's definitely pricey. So it's a special occasion dinner. That's kind of where I'd often go for a birthday dinner.
Right. Yeah.
Absolutely love it. And if you're nearby and you want to save money on dessert.
Oh yeah.
Not too far away is a place called Rice to Riches. And this is one of those things you're just going to have to trust me. It's like an ice cream parlor, but instead of ice cream, it's rice pudding. But they have like 30 different flavors of rice pudding, and it's richer than anything you've ever tasted. I swear to God, you can't not like it. There's an ice cream parlor right next door, and Rice to Riches always has a line out the door. It's just... I can't recommend. Just go in and try. If you're not convinced, they do. If you walk in and you ask to taste something, they'll let you try a little taster spoon, and I guarantee you will be a convert immediately.
Ow.
And there's lots of signs around it that say things like "No skinny bitches allowed." It's great.
That's funny.
Let's see. I'm looking forward to losing my sanity and embracing my destiny as a local character. Yeah,
yes.
Very good. Very good.
Who would want to be? Who wants to be boring? Honestly.
Oh no! My goal in life is to become the crazy eccentric aunt to everyone. That's my goal.
Ooh, there's a person. Ooh. Who's this? Oh, is this going to be our robot who plays video games? I think this might be him. Maurice, yay!
Oh, easy. I won't shoot if you don't.
You are not with the Colonial Fleet?
I'm not with the fleet, no, but you don't need to worry about me. Who are you exactly?
I'm exactly NR APS 4210. But please, call me Maurice. I was deployed by Gradian Bond Mining, and right now, I could use some assistance.
You're in Glasgow, my friend. You've got some levels of insane levels of competition. That is true. Glasgow is the character town.
I mean, Stephen, it's the
space French. Nice.
This is the robot that plays his online games. Probably shouldn't talk about it.
Do you understand what I'm asking?
I've got the volume
I
though.
feel it necessary to warn you at this juncture that not everything is as it seems with this robot. I detect anomalies which suggest core behavioral malfunctions.
So,
He's
Maurice,
a little crazy.
you're a bounty hunter?
In as much as I do the job of one, but the bounty is of no great interest to me.
Who is it you're
You have
after,
cats
Maurice?
on the boat?
I have one outstanding warrant for Celestine.
That's amazing.
That's so cute.
Colonial female masked poisoner.
Like so much cat.
Do they like to go above deck? You know, when it's a civilized temperature.
She's apprehended immediately.
Aw.
I transferred her last known possessor.
What? I like cats.
No, I love cats too. I'm not.
So if I intercept this
You know, I'm a cat person.
Sorry, I just said that. I might as well have just said I breathe air.
Mm.
You know this.
I am exceptionally not a dog person. I am very much a cat person.
I don't mind dogs. I just much prefer cats. John, am I allowed to ask what your kitties' names are? And if I haven't already asked, it's possible I have.
People should compliment my cats or die.
I agree.
I'm on that. That sounds
Also, Stephen Reed
reasonable.
Pizza. I mean, they're not wrong.
I should start a website espousing some of my more controversial opinions. Yeah, sounds good. That usually goes well.
Yeah. Don't forget the public muttering.
Credits.
You got yeah. Now, do you want to be the type of local character that people go, "Oh, hey, it's that guy," or do you want to be the kind of person that people avoid?
People like cross the other side of the
Yeah,
street when
they
see
see you and they see that you're being a little strange,
This
and they
is
kind
an
of go,
important
"Ooh."
distinction, yeah.
Ooh, lovely scrap. Very, very
Get the
useful.
cats to walk on leashes. That's a really good way to be that person.
Just the fact that you've got a leash on a cat,
Yeah.
and it hasn't just immediately clawed your face off. That's an achievement in itself, and it speaks to a further level of obsessiveness and interest.
Yes, indeed.
John's the northwest. Northwest of Glasgow, you mean? Or in the northwest of England?
To have come so far.
Tribble!
Yes, I have.
And Pangaban.
Yep,
Oh,
yep, I remember that.
T&B vessels
Oh,
in
Munchkin! Oh, I've always wanted a Munchkin.
Munchkin Kitty.
I've always wanted a Munchkin kitty.
I don't think I can win this.
Probably not Munchkin kitty.
What are the Munchkin Kitties?
They're like dachshunds, but for cats.
Oh, I see.
They've got those another little legs.
Oh, right.
I'll show you pictures.
Right, I think this is a story thing, because if I don't do this, I don't advance with the story, so I think I have to save this woman. If this is a woman. I don't think it is.
Thanks for the assistance.
Oh,
I was a
shit.
sitting duck out here alone.
Ah!
Little legs.
I am very nearly dead. This is not good.
No, this is not good for you. You have nanobots.
I need a processor for that. Alright.
Shoot, there are more outlaws incoming.
Oh, I forgot about Carly's character.
Oh, Carly.
Oh,
Hi, Carly. Oh, shit. My inertia dampers are... Oh, I hate it when that happens. You can't control your shit very well. Oh, so much shooty shoot. It's very like Star Lancer or one of those kind of older things. Oh, come on. Alright, I should be able to take this thing down.
Big boy looks dangerous.
They had a cat called Riker's Beard.
That's when Star Trek got good.
Riker's Beard! Come here, girl!
Are you some kind of mercenary? Or a fleet
I mean,
deserter?
surely there was a short. Did they call the real question is did they call the cat Riker for short or Beard for short?
Scientist. Flying a colonial military fighter. Something doesn't fit here.
Right, you've got to take out the shield charge drones, and then he can't recharge his shields. And then you can just...
Anyway, I've got to get back to business.
Ooh, no, but he's launched more. Oh dear.
Even if you talk to
Oh dear.
Here's my signature.
Shield booster.
Why don't you say hello if you're in the
Rikey!
Rikey! That's a great name for a cat.
Oh
That's
god, we
beautiful.
need to stop talking about cats. I'm gonna go full on.
Cat mom.
to a lot of resources.
Can't help
Here,
it.
take some as a token of thanks.
I will not. I shall not apologize.
Right, here's what we're going to do. Oh, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to... weapon overdrive.
Ooh, the
Oh,
wheels start
oh.
again.
Damage booster. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I don't like this one. I do not like him. I don't know what they do exactly, but they just kind of irritate you.
Drain like crap.
It's really hard to hit him. Oof.
Don't you love Riker's
Oh,
Beard?
yo.
An often random sentence that I hear quite a bit.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
in both contexts, it's true though.
This is... Ah! Oh.
This isn't going well
This
for you.
is not going well. This is very, very hard.
I can tell.
Right. I think I have to maybe cut my losses here. Get out of here. Oh, processor. With processor I can repair my ship. Get processor. There we go. Gotta get that scrap.
He is.
I am having a very bad time. This is a bad.
But thank you for doing it for.
Oh, dark matter. That's very important. Need that for all kinds of things. Right. Can I repair?
Find your retro.
Oh my god. I can't repair that because I have now used my nanobots to try and not die.
No point in having one of those. if you're
But
dead.
Jesus. 15 gas though, that's very
I
handy.
think my favorite thing about this game is that on your next run, you can find your previous corpse and loot it.
Yes. So if
You
you
get back all your stuff.
you can find your dead body floating in space, and you can get back a whole bunch of resources from it.
Technically, your previous clone.
Yes. It's kind of grim, actually. You're just looking at yourself dead. Oh, God. Oh, jumping suppressed. Oh, no. It's not that, though, because it would say jumping suppressed. I bet you it's in this.
What's this signal 18, 20, 21?
That means if you're close to it, that's a kind of warmer,
Ah.
getting colder type thing.
But I have to take Jezebel for walks. She's a single.
Oh.
Must I
There
reset to
we go.
nursery level astrophysics?
That's the end of that.
Hit a large solid
How about one
object,
more run and
it
then we
will
go to
cause
bed?
damage
Yes.
to the craft.
Or we call it a night at least.
We call it a night, yeah. We might watch some Star Trek after this.
Yes. I will inevitably try one more time to beat Cynthia.
Annalise is playing.
I am playing the remake of Pokemon Diamond and
Annalise is
loving
playing
it.
Pokemon Diamond.
Though I have to take Jezebel for walks. She's a Singapura, which is the smallest cat breed. She would be bullied if I allowed her out on her own.
Aww, kitty.
Oh. Pokemon Diamond is one of the older games they put out. Well, not. It's one of the games they put out for the Nintendo DS, so not one of not Red and Blue era, but one of the earlier games. And they've remastered it for the Switch, and it was always
It's a good one.
always my favorite game.
It's a good game.
So I'm really enjoying it. A lot more content than any of the newer games, so that's quite fun.
I always enjoyed the Pokemon games. I mean, when I had my Game Boy Color, playing Silver, that was like, it felt like a very large world to explore. It felt like
Yeah.
there was loads of places to go and interesting stuff to do.
I've just always been. I didn't play a lot of the games that most kids did because I was always a handheld gaming person. I was never very much of the PlayStation or any of the earlier Nintendo gaming systems kind of person. Well, Nintendo handheld systems, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Not the 64 or things like that.
Right.
I always had the handheld systems.
Now, is that paint or blood?
¿Por qué no los
Is
dos?
that yeah? Is that someone just got smeared along the side of this exploding ship or something?
I will say, I do find it very strange how in the UK people let their cats outside all the time. That's not really a thing we do in the States.
Although, isn't that the reason that the songbird population is like being decimated?
Yeah, well, there are a few, but it's definitely one of them. But no, in the
Ow.
States, unless you live on a barn, most cats
Ooh.
are completely indoor cats.
Oh, this is going very badly all of a sudden. Oh, there's a missile turret, that's why. Right, shut up, missile turret. Oof.
Let's see. Pokemon games are insane. You tend to get involved in gang wars, go on collectathons, often meet strange people, and you can catch God. You can, and you all do. And
Wait,
and you do it all when you're 10.
you can catch God?
In the later in the games where Arceus is introduced, yes.
Arceus is the Pokemon god, and
Technically, yes.
I thought he was just a character. I didn't know you could catch him.
Well, Pokemon kind of has a polytheism in a way.
I see.
Arceus is basically overarching god, and then this game, Diamond and Pearl, has the legendary Dialga and Palkia. Dialga, who's basically the god of time, Palkia, who's the god of space.
So wait, if you collect enough of them, does that mean you're Thanos?
I've never considered this.
Does that mean you can wipe out half the universe with a single click of the fingers?
I'll get back to you on that.
Because gotta catch them all then seems very sinister, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yep, you can catch God. Oh my god, they catch ducks? That's
Whoa.
I'm impressed, to be honest. I mean, save some money on dinner.
Make some crispy duck.
Dr. Dick's makes
I like
it delicious. I say as someone who had a pet duck when I was a kid that I love dearly. But
Oh,
on the whole,
I love me a bit of crispy duck.
oh, it makes
Beautiful. It's a very, very fatty type of meat, but it's beautiful.
A reward has been offered in return for supplying it with the resources it needs.
Is this the one?
that mac and cheese place we were from tonight has a duck mac and cheese that I really
A
want to
duck
try.
mac and cheese.
Yeah, I want to try it.
Every day we stray further from God's grace. No, I cannot give you any dark energy, sorry. I'm not the Star Trek Discovery, I don't have dark energy sitting in my hold.
I want to try it, but I feel I am only allowed to have a bowl of mac and cheese that large once every fortnight.
Yeah, that's probably wise.
And even that's pushing it a bit.
DuckTales! Ducks are dicks. Yeah, ducks are
They
dicks.
are.
They have very strange dicks, too.
Ugh. Don't get me started.
It's probably best if you explain that, because that sounds a lot weirder if you don't explain.
I was an animal
that
behavior
story.
major in college. I had pages of textbooks about different kinds of animal behavior.
That makes it sound like you used to date a duck, and you have, like, stories about his penis?
No, I really think that's just you.
Okay, maybe that's just me.
I think that's just you. I mean, I want it to sound like that. That's funny. It's much funnier than my textbooks. My textbooks of animal penises. Echidnas are really...
Echidna just sounds like, you know, sounds like a cat sneeze.
It does. Ducks can also be very friendly, though. I had a duck that I raised when I was a little baby. It was very sweet. It was funny though because people used to be afraid of him because he would chase after them, but only because he wanted to be cuddled.
Aww.
I used to cuddle him all the time, and so he would start running after people. They are adorable. I agree.
Enchiladas.
Pangabon tried his luck with a swan, not knowing
Oh.
they're floating velociraptors. Oh.
And narrowly saved his at least 3 of his lives.
Oh, enchiladas. I read echidnas. That's a mean thing to do to a dyslexic. Mean joke. Oh my. Oh, nearly saved at least 3 of his lives. Oh my god.
Wow. Floating velociraptors. That is an arresting phrase. I am definitely going to use that.
I'm just imagining this little cat riding on the back of a swan. That is an ambitious cat.
I quite like this spaceship.
I do too. It's cool.
What do we have here?
It's a little like
Just
the
passing
ones
through.
in Babylon
I mean,
5.
no harm.
The
It does look a
Minbari-
little Babylon 5-y, yeah.
Minbari sunfish
Do you
ships.
know
Yeah,
that
exactly.
you are a clone?
Yes, I know. But how do you know? Who are you?
I am Master Throng, and I know what you are because I am a scientist from Kodo 5. I'm an important research expedition
Yeah,
in the
very
sector
good, very
which
good.
records anomalies
Clever
and
girl.
rarities.
I'm not so rare. That I can say for sure. And no anomaly either, as far as I
I
know.
can imagine yeah, just do that, the amazing kitchen scene,
Adam Roslin.
But with swans.
but with swans. Somebody should make that.
I mean, they made the amazing kitchen scene, but with kittens.
Just imagine, like, the bit where they're trying to get into the ventilation shaft and you see a swan jumping up at you.
Truly terrifying.
What's in it?
Ah, yes. You humans always want something in return, even when replicated. Why don't we do it this way?
So this guy, Throng,
Um,
as in a humming throng, I guess,
Mm.
he is a kind of space creature researcher. He's a space biologist,
Shooting.
an exobiologist or a xenobiologist.
Xenobiologist, I think it is.
I need scanning data of organisms you may encounter regularly. But
So you have to go and collect little weird creatures for him. Throng does sound rude.
If I lived in the Star Trek world, I would be a xenobiologist. I'd be a xenozoologist.
Yes. I imagine if you're a xenobiologist, you spend a lot of your time with little tiny microbes and things. So
Yeah.
there's probably be more of those than there would be developed life forms.
I won't be a xenozoologist.
Swans are just ducks that think they are something special.
Yeah.
Come across any
Yeah.
else?
That sounds about right.
That is the idea,
You
Mr.
got
Roslin.
complexes.
The data is quite valuable to me. Here is my
And there's
signature.
these big black
Find
swans
me again
in
after you've
Australia.
completed your
Those things
first task.
are properly terrible.
Oh, the Australian swan. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Happen to have any Viridian
I've seen
energy
some.
in
They're
your
quite.
Oh,
Beautiful. There's
so
some in
have I.
China as
Take
well.
it off
I
your
did
hands.
some while I was
For
doing
some
my
kind of
photography
payment,
course
I
down there.
guess?
I
Better
photographed
than
them
that.
and
I can
probably
modify your
got a good deal
weapons,
closer
or
than I
provide
should
you
have.
with access to some
I'll
special
bet
I
you
got
did.
good
Yeah.
you
pictures.
won't find anywhere else in the
Sounds promising.
I'm opening my workshop for you right now.
All right.
Oh, I never realized. Oh, I never realized it is a fish. It has the eyeballs and the mouth and everything. Look on it face on.
Oh, nice.
I refuse to believe that's an accident. Are they
Oh.
friendly?
No. They're very mean. I didn't know they attacked him.
Don't be mean to the big fish.
And are these like? This kind of implies that he has like a liquid atmosphere in his ship,
It does. I
which
like
is kind of
it.
cool. So, you can pay to modify your ship a little bit and get things enhanced, which is kind of handy. I'm going to choose to. Ooh, I don't think I can.
Yes, it is a space spoon.
Modifications. Blueprints. Can I have some blueprints? Ooh, I don't have enough Viridian energy. I can't remember how you get Viridian energy. There's just a billion little, resources and items you have to collect in this game. It is a bit of a collectathon.
Not like Pokemon, at least.
No, not quite. You.
This is bad.
What's seen me?
Say I've seen this thing. Have you seen this thing?
Oh, I'm vaguely aware of what that is. Ooh, a device charger. How handy.
Credits.
What if the tick was in the Matrix?
I'm not sure I know enough about the tick to
I
understand
don't
the
understand what that.
implications of
Yeah, I don't know what that scenario would be.
We'll get back to you once I have seen the tick.
Yeah. What's this? Ah, it's just some ore. Okay. You do have to get ore in order to mine things.
See.
Sorry, no, not in order to make weapons and the such like, and the like such as.
And the like such as.
His war cry is spoon.
Food.
That's an amazing war cry. I love it.
Pretty good one.
So here we are. Not the face. So these are weird little globules that you can scan. And if you scan enough of them, you get a little reward. Here's another one. There we go. I think we get the next time we run into Nan here. In fact, can we go straight back to him? Let's see. Usually you have to go around another run before you bring in his data back. Although I don't know how the data from a blown up ship transmits back to the next ship.
Black box? Kind of
Don't come any closer.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, Mr.
Just go
Roslin,
with
it's
it.
you. I do apologize. You caught
That's
me
the one
off
thing they
guard.
don't bother explaining. They don't bother explaining how you remember your last run.
Don't
It's
worry
like,
about it. I'm used
did
to
did your mind
I
transmit
got
back
those
to
green
wherever
room
you
scannings
were trying to come from?
transmitting
It
data.
works by the
Wonderful.
power.
The Vero Veridica
Okay.
Australia is mesmerizing, isn't it? Almost
You asked
translucent mitochondria.
Ooh,
Please,
mitochondria.
before I forget, here is your payment for the task. And while the data is being evaluated, would you mind answering for me the first question in my study of you?
Sure. Shoot.
I'm hardly going to do that, Mr. Roslin. Anyway, my question, do you ever dream of cloned sheep?
What?
Is he giving us a Voight Kampf test?
I think so.
You see a tortoise in the desert, and you turn him over.
These days.
Seems a little bit of a
Why would I do that?
Seems a
Disappointing.
bit Blade Runner referencey.
So, are you ready for your next scanning task?
Why not?
Androids.
I feel like
love
I'm
the shape.
learning something here.
There is a fascinating growth under the surface of some ice asteroids.
That's the Voight Kampf test that he does on Rachel.
Oh, yes.
Is your test deciding whether I'm a replicant or a lesbian, Mr. Deckard?
I will give you enough so you can hopefully get some rest afterwards and have some dreams for me.
I do love that film.
But
Me
wait,
too.
I know.
Not easy to
I
identify.
You know.
that
know.
Richard is sick of it, and all the people who did film
But the rumor
studies.
should alert you to
Um,
growth.
I'll keep my eyes
So
peeled.
yeah.
I mean, it's fair enough if you've done film studies to be sick of it, but if you haven't, then there's no reason to be sick of it.
That's true, but I studied music, and I'm not sick of Beethoven 5 or The Rite of Spring, so...
True. By the way, Michael, because of
Oh.
your video, I'm now getting recommendations on YouTube for Train West 10 Sea
Aha.
Train Journeys from Norway to Poland.
Nice.
Awesome.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
They're very relaxing, actually. If you just
They
put them
are
on in the
very
background,
relaxing.
they're very... I find them quite relaxing.
They're rather soothing.
Yes, the train-related content is definitely a thing with me.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit. We are sitting in front of a small layout that I just put up of model trains.
I think it's nice to have them out again.
It is nice. I haven't had any time to really build... I'm building a model railway at the moment. And I'm at a stage with it where I haven't been able to lay any track or do any wiring because the infrastructure part of it has just taken so long to do. And I was kind of getting a bit tired of not being able to actually run any trains, which is the whole point. So I put down a few tracks and have been running trains. Do I have a train conductor hat? I really should. Actually, although what I should have, since all my trains are Japanese, I have bullet trains.
You should have white gloves.
I should have white gloves and say, you know, yours.
I'll get you a white glove. for
Shinko Tabata or something, you know. Oh no, oh no. I'm in the kill box. No. No, 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 no.
That was not good.
Christmas. That was not good.
It was not good. Will everyone shut up and leave me alone now? Oh god, no, there's more. Yeah, the making of Blade Runner documentary. I think I've watched a fair bit of that, actually. I think some of it was on YouTube. And again, it's longer than the film itself. Ah,
This is going well.
no! Just drones! It's just drones! This is ridiculous! Right. Right, I think that's it.
Should we call it
I
there?
think we're gonna call it there.
That's a sign.
We're going to call it there.
Yep.
Same as the making of King Kong, which adapts the first draft of Kong as storyboards before Kong was even in it. Oh, interesting.
Alright, guys.
Okay.
We're gonna go to bed.
I think we're going to call it here. That was humiliating. So,
It's okay. We won't
see you
cry.
next time.
Yep, see you next
Bye,
time.
guys. Bye, everyone.
Enjoy your Sunday. Stay warm.